everyone. I'm sitting around from Sparkling Memories, and today is Three Kings Day. Of course, a lot of us are talking about what's going to happen in 2021, trying to figure out our New Year's resolutions, trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do. Well, Sparkling Memories is a place where you can actually build and develop healthy relationship with food, pairs, and yourself. And today, what we're talking about is New Year's resolutions. It's basically making a decision that you want to improve on different things they have going on, whether it be a goal you want to reach or habit that you want to stop having, or to create the actual habit that is actually beneficial to you and to the people around you. So you can actually get a chance to learn new things, experience what works and what doesn't work. And when you make those lists, trying to figure out exactly what you want to do to make things a lot different, this is how you go about doing it. Making that list. A lot of people like to call it different names. Some people might call it a goal, some people might call it a list, some people might call it a vision board. There are so many various different names for it. And there's a reason for that. Because the thing is, it depends on what you want to take from that. Now, if you happen to forget what you're doing, that's where the list comes in. That's why people tend to write it down or post it somewhere they can see it daily basis. And it's going to be anywhere, when it'll be one of those dry eraser boards. You can put it on a chalkboard. You can post it up. Anything that helps them where you can visually see it, and then you can literally check it off day by day, week, month, all depends on your goals. Now, a lot of times when you do these things, some people might want to avoid it because they're procrastinating. They're waiting until it comes around and then like, oh, well, I should have done it this month and that next month. And then certain things going to happen. We live in a time where things are so chaotic and things are all over the place. So you have to literally make the time to get these things done. Because if you don't, the list is just going to stay there and watch at you. And you're going to think, well, I made the list, but I didn't do anything. But if you subconsciously make it, whereas, say for instance, you have someone that is a monthly goal. If someone wants to learn different arts and craft per se, and they say, I want to learn a new trade. If they do at least two different things that pertain to something new in terms of arts and craft or a new trade in each month, then at least two new things you learn within that month. So then you can cross that off your list. Now, another thing you can do is make it so as you can have other people join you. If your other people join you, then you can have a partner or a group form, whereas you can accomplish it together. So it doesn't have to be something that you do by yourself. It depends on you and what your goals are. Some people might have it for losing weight. Some people might have it to eat healthier. Some people might want to go out and get a new job, get a new career, start a hobby. Some people might want to improve in self-care. Self-care is just taking care of something that is personal to you, whether it be your health, whether it be meditation, or you just want to sit and reflect on things. All of this is part of self-care, even if it means pampering yourself. You go out there, you get your nails done, you get your hair done, you put on some makeup, you dress a little different. All that is part of pampering yourself. Now, as far as when it comes to new goals, people might say several different things to you, and I'm just telling you about a few of mine. Now, I have 7 different things that I'm trying to do for the new year. Now, I'm actually going to put it on a poster so I can see it daily, because that's what I advise you to do if you plan to do this in the near future, where you can see it, so it could be visual. Now, my 7 different things. One, use my waist trainer. I actually purchased a waist trainer because I found out it actually works. So I said, okay, I'm going to try that, which means I probably might have to do a couple stretches and perhaps exercise and warm up, maybe some cardio, and get that in, and then put on my waist trainer. Or you could be like other people who just want to work in the stomach area alone and just do that instead of going through the actual exercising process. Now, the second thing I'm planning to do is to continue eating healthy. Eating healthy for me is eating foods like this. You see how it has the lettuce and it has the vegetables and stuff? Eating healthier. My third thing I want to talk about is making time for self-care. As I discussed earlier, self-care is taking care of something that's personal to you, whether it be pampering yourself or having a manicure or a pedicure. That's all part of pampering yourself. So you might want to try doing that so you can improve and actually look different. and it really helps you in the long run. My fourth thing is reducing my stress level. In life, things happen. Of course, 2020 was a year all of us would like to forget, but it actually did happen. So 2021, we want to make things different. So one of my fourth goal is to reduce my stress. The fifth thing I'm planning to do is pick up a useful skill or a hobby, whether it be awesome craft or simply making handmade jewelry or perhaps learning something new that I didn't know before. Now, the sixth thing I'm planning to do is start a journal. A journal is basically to call it a diary, to call it a pamphlet, something that you write in, whether it be every week, daily, monthly. I am trying to do mine at least every other day because I'm not sure if I'm committed to doing it every day because I'm not sure if I have something to talk about, but I would like to start a journal. Now, my seventh thing I have here is to move other things that don't seem to be positive in my life. Negative things out of my personal space, whether it be a clutter, whether it be a social, someone that I interact with, whether it be something that's not beneficial to me. I plan to remove all the negative things and keep it moving. So that's another one of my goals. Now, plans for the new year is a common tradition where you continue to practice or change undesirable trait or behavior or accomplish personal goals. One of the things you like to do is to share why you would like to do a New Year's resolution or a vision board. You can always write that down in the comment section. And another one thing you want to do is when you give someone into look into doing something like this, is something that you can take on. And this way you can give back feedback from 2021 based on what 2020 what you already have planned and what you are going to plan for 2021. You can always make a comparison if you have done this before. Yeah, that would be my thing. Doing something different. Three Kings Day is basically a day that is celebrated when the three wise men went to visit baby Jesus. It's also known as the day he was come together and he did his baptism. So that's another reason why today is considered Three Kings Day. It's a national holiday. It's recognized just like other days, whether it be President Day, Christmas, New Year's. All of this falls into a national recognized holiday. When it comes to New Year's resolution, you don't have to necessarily take them to heart. You just have to be conscious that if you want to do something, then make it possible. In life, things are going to go different than how you plan. And one of the things you want to do is still plan, because when you don't plan and you plan to fail, and you want to be positive. Positive thinking give you positive results. You don't want to be on a standstill and worry about all the things that took part in 2020. This is a new year, new attitude, new movement. One of the things you want to do is take out a list. Make sure you put it from top to bottom. It doesn't even have to be as long as mine's. Mine's was at least 7 things that I wanted to do. Yours could be 4 or even less than that. As long as you know you could do your top 3 a day, figure out exactly what works for you and what does it. Because it takes a subconsciously to know that this is something that you want and you can actually accomplish. So next time, this is Miss Sitaram from Sparkling Memories. And do enjoy your 3rd King's Day, which is today. Happy New Year's.